How are we doing, guys? I hope we're well. Back today with a brand new video, and I've got a pair of shoes to show you that I'm very, very excited for. So before we get into the shoes, if you have not done so already, guys, do hit that subscribe button down there for me, and do drop a like on this video if you do enjoy the pair of shoes. Believe me, it goes a long, long way in helping out the channel, and you guys have been smashing it with the support over the last couple of weeks, so if we can continue that, that would be absolutely awesome. So guys, with that being said, housekeeping out of the way, let's roll that B-roll. Okay guys, so as you can see from that B-roll there, today we're going to have a look at the PUMA RSG golf shoe. So this golf shoe was inspired by the success PUMA had with the RSX trainer. That trainer for me really did put PUMA back on the map in the world of sneaker culture and fashion, because for me, in my opinion, they fell off a little bit, but making the most of the sort of dad shoe movement that's been going on in the last couple of years, the success that Kanye's had with the Yeezy 700 line, taking a little bit of that and putting that into a pair of PUMA shoes, PUMA trainers, really did for me put PUMA back where they need to be. And then adapting that to make the RSG golf shoe. It's just a very cool movement in my opinion. Something that PUMA have really done a great job with, and for me that made me very, very excited to get my hands on this particular pair of shoes. So with this particular pair of shoes, guys, there is loads of tech, and for the price point, that's quite incredible. And with all my first look videos, we do go into extensive detail on the tech. And as always, we're going to start from the outside and we're going to work our way in. So starting on the outside of the shoe, guys, you have PUMA's microfiber leather upper, and that is also mixed with a TPU skin overlay. I'm kind of struggling to see where the leather is a little bit. It looks like there's a few sort of leathery hits sort of on the PUMA sort of main logo there. There's a few other bits. It's very interesting. I mean, I would sort of consider this more of a synthetic leather upper. I'm kind of really struggling to see where the bulk of the leather is on this shoe, but the seam sealed part makes for incredible waterproofing. And for the shoe of this price point, I'm going to get into the price point a little later, but for a shoe of this price point, to have the shoe be waterproof is quite incredible. There are not many shoes on the market in the same sort of price bracket that can boast that they are waterproof. Making our way, guys, down to the midsole, you have a fusion foam midsole. Having walked around in these quite a bit and worn them for quite a bit, I mean, I haven't played a full round of golf in them yet, but having worn them for quite a bit, the foam is very, very nice in the midsole. Very nice and squishy. I'm not going to put it up there with Nike's React. I'm not going to put it up there with the Boost from Adidas, but pretty good considering, again, the price point being a little bit lower for this shoe. But yeah, very, very nice and comfy underfoot. Now, moving our way to the outsole, guys. So the outsole, you have what PUMA call carbon rubber lugs. I'm gonna go with carbon. Has to be to do with the color. I mean, how do you get carbon rubber? I don't. I mean, if someone understands that a little bit more than I do, please let me know in the comment section down below. But you have these very nice carbon rubber lugs. And for me, the lugs are it's just a soft spike outsole, really, for me. Very, very similar to what you would get on many of the sort of lower price point shoes. It's going to do okay for grip. I'm not going to say in the winter, if you're walking down a slightly damp slope, that you're going to be absolutely secure when you're walking down there. But for a nice 9 holes, nice summer's evening, nice dry ground in these, you're going to get absolutely enough grip to fill you with confidence during your round of golf. Now, moving our way inside the shoe, guys, you have PUMA's soft foam sock liner in there, and then you also have this sort of lock-in feel. I'm going to see if I can show you here. You have this sort of band in here, which really does keep the tongue nice and locked in place when you're wearing these shoes, providing you with a little extra comfort. You'd see something similar on Adidas Tour 360s, and you'd see something very similar in FootJoy's Fury shoe. And considering those two price points, again, are quite a bit higher than that, to have this sort of similar tech in these is a massive, massive plus. So that's kind of all the tech of the shoe, guys. A little bit of tech on the outside, nice foam midsole, some really sort of pretty standard lugs on the underside for your grip, and then a nice, really nice sock liner on the inside. For me, the inside is really where the magic happens with this shoe. It's really nice and cozy, really a lot of padding around the heel area. So a big fan of the tech and the details that have gone into this shoe. Now guys, moving on to talk about the overall design of the shoe. I really, guys, like the overall design of the shoe. I'm a big sort of sneakerhead, trainer head kind of guy. I really do like my shoes. And for me, I've actually found myself wearing this shoe a little bit more as a lifestyle shoe than on the golf course. I've wanted to teach a little bit, but I've actually found myself just slipping these on. Got to run a couple of errands, going out for a drink or so. I found myself wearing these shoes a little more for that than for golf, which is interesting because a lot of the golf shoes that have kind of been aimed at this sort of style, I've worn a lot more for golf and not so much going out, but this is the first sort of golf shoe, really, if you like, that I've worn predominantly for sort of personal lifestyle reasons than actually wearing them for golf, which is very interesting. I think that definitely is down to the design. I think these are such a cool looking pair of shoes. Again, sticking with the chunky dad shoe, Yeezy 700 kind of vibe, has really just seen me wearing these shoes a whole lot away from the golf course. Now, you've heard me in this video, guys, talk about price, and price is a big selling point for these shoes, as they are at $89.95, which, if you look at the Infinity Tours that have just come out, if you look at, I mean, just loads of golf shoes that have come out recently, the price points are all sort of $130 and up. For me, at £90 for what these shoes boast is just incredible. The level of comfort, the waterproofing side of things, the overall aesthetic, for £90, I really don't think you can go wrong at all. I think that's going to be probably about $110 in the States, roughly. Don't quote me on that, but I mean, these are just incredible value for money. Sizing, guys, on these is a hot topic. So everywhere online recommends that you half size up. For me, I've never had a pair of Puma shoes before, so when sort of going about getting hold of these, I sort of said that I'd be about a 9.5, which is my sort of Nike size, which is my Adidas size. And so I went for a 9.5 in these, and they were mega tight in the toe area. For me, it's quite a bit of a steep slope. I have kind of funny toenails. Mine sit up a little bit, which is a little bit weird. So my toes were pressing a lot into the upper here. So I went for then a half size up, and they are still, guys, a little bit tight. In an ideal world, I think I would probably go full size up. I don't know whether sizing a full size would create too much room around the rest of the shoe just to accommodate this area. I feel like I would lose out on a lot of support around the midfoot. So I think half sizing up, guys, you should be absolutely fine. But I mean, if you really want that peace of mind, if you really don't like your toe coming into contact with the end of the shoe, then maybe a full size might be good. If you guys have got these already, then do let me know in the comment section below whether or not you've gone up a half size, a full size. Do let me know down below. Now, original colorways on these, guys, you have this white pair here, you have a black pair, and then you do also have this sort of camo-y with a bit of orange, bit of green, bit of white in there. I do really like that colorway. I think that really stands out. But for me, overall usage, this would definitely be my favorite colorway of the three. Hopefully they're going to come out with a few more colors, Puma are, in the future, fingers crossed. I do think these have been a huge success all over social media. I keep seeing that they're getting restocked, so obviously they're selling out everywhere, which is absolutely fantastic. And again, I just think it's down to the overall aesthetic, the fact that they look so cool, and then the price point being at £90 is just making them really worth picking up. I've got to say a big thank you to the guys at Puma and Trendy Golf for hooking a brother up with these. Very much appreciated. Just to have support from brands like that really does make a huge difference to the channel in allowing me to push on with the channel and sort of achieve the goals that I have set out. So big thank you to you guys. A big shout out to everyone behind the camera there at home watching. Thank you, you guys. And if you did like this particular pair of shoes, guys, do drop a like for me. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon.